It is great to be back here in Mackinac Island. This time we're going to be checking out some of the great food spots you can check out here in Mackinac Island. Hey everyone, Scott of the Scott Man, and make sure not to watch this video on an empty stomach. Mackinac Island's one of the top attractions here in Michigan. It's where you can basically not have to worry about cars anywhere on the island. Just go for a walk or take a bike or take a carriage ride. But anyway, so I already covered Mackinac Island in a travel guide, which I filmed 5 years ago, which still pretty much applies today. So yeah, make sure to check out that video for a great in-depth guide on Mackinac Island. But in this video, we're gonna be talking about some of the cool places you can get for food here. So we're gonna check out 3 restaurants and maybe even check out a Fudge kitchen while we're here, because Mackinac Island is known for their fudge. But we're gonna start off with some breakfast. So the best place to start your day is over at the Chuckwagon. The Chuckwagon is a very popular breakfast restaurant located right here in the main thoroughfare in Mackinac Island. They're known for their breakfast, and they even have some good burgers at lunchtime, but we're here for the breakfast, so let's head over and get some delicious food. All right, so got a table right at the counter here. Got a front row seat for all the cooking here. So I got their Chuckwagon special to start off my morning. Hash browns, eggs over easy. I don't think you can get them any style. Toast and of course sausage. I gotta say, this looks amazing. Cooked very well. And of course have some of the sausage as well. Very tender and juicy. It's starting to cool down a little bit, so I better eat this fast. And of course their hash browns are fantastic as well. Nice and warm, nice flavor to them. Great way to start the day here at Mackinac Island. That was quite delicious, I have to say. What a great way to start our day here in Mackinac Island. I'll be checking out some other great restaurants though, but off camera I'll be doing some more exploration. Also film some different content for Instagram. So yeah, definitely check me out on Instagram. We got a lot of different things I don't post on YouTube. So catch a lot of different reels I post on there. But yeah, amazing food, great service. All right, so I'll see you for the next restaurant. All right, so it's time to get some lunch. Got to walk around Mackinac Island for a little while, even go to Fort Mackinac off camera, but it's time to get some Jamaican food. So we're gonna be returning to a classic I filmed 5 years ago when I was still doing like the separate Travel Delights videos. So we're staying from the Kingston Kitchen at the Village Inn. They have some amazing Jamaican food here on Mackinac Island. Whether it's Jamaican jerk chicken or any other great Creole dishes or any type of dishes from Jamaica, this is the place to go. And I remember the food being absolutely fantastic, so I can't wait to go back and enjoy some great food. All right, so I got a table outside here. Got a nice view of the street here, watching the carriages go for a ride, or go down the road, I should say. You can eat inside or, of course, here outside. So I decided to get something a little different this time. So instead of the jerk chicken, which is what I got 5 years ago, I got their coconut chicken curry. Looks absolutely delicious. Chicken, onions, peppers, of course curry sauce, red beans and rice, and plantains. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig into the plantain. Tastes very sweet. It's almost like candy. Just have some of the red beans and rice here. Pretty good, I have to say. Yeah, gotta embrace it here. All right, got the coconut chicken curry. Try to be very careful so it doesn't drip on my shirt here. great spices in the curry, and chicken's cooked very well. Quite nice, I have to say. Absolutely fantastic. That was quite good, I have to say. It was quite filling and a lot of food. It was a little pricey because I think it was like around $30. Of course, a lot of things going up in price these days, but it was worth it though. The coconut curry chicken was really good. Those plantains were amazing. The red beans and rice was pretty good too, especially when you put in some of the coconut curry with it. It's like, Yep, tasted well 5 years ago. It tastes great here in 2024. So definitely check out the Jamaican Kitchen, or sorry, Kingston Kitchen here in Mackinac Island when looking for some great food here on the island. So we're gonna be covering one more restaurant in this restaurant tour, or food tour I should say, and we'll even get some fudge. But until then, I'm gonna go rent a bicycle and then check out some cool stuff around the island. All right, this has been a lot of fun. All right, let's go return the bike back in town and go to our next restaurant. All right, so after a nice long bike ride, just returned my bike rental, and now it's time to go get some food because I have earned it. So across the street here in town, we have the Pink Pony, which is a highly rated restaurant here, very popular one too. So this is a restaurant I've never been to before here in Mackinac Island, so I'm really excited to try it. It's supposed to have all kinds of great food in there, so let's head across. All right, got here just in time because they're getting really busy, but very cool interior in here, I have to say. It's like got the pink vibes in here. I haven't seen a restaurant like this one yet, but yeah, they got all kinds of great food here, but after going for a long bike ride, I need some food, comfort food. So I got their beer batter whitefish and chips here, along with some fries, and of course the Scottman Classic or coleslaw. We're gonna dig into the coleslaw here. Pretty good, I have to say. It could use a little bit more dressing though, but still like it though. I'm trying to get a piece of whitefish. Here we go. Get some of their homemade tartar sauce in here. Wow, cooked to perfection. Very great flavor to it. You can taste the beer batter. It's amazing. I gotta say, they cooked this whitefish very well. And their fries are pretty good too. Nice and warm. That was good whitefish. Like every time I come up to, whether it's the Mackinac area or even like the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I have to get whitefish at least once because it's amazing up here. Yeah, food is fantastic, a little pricey, but it's worth it though. I really enjoyed my meal, but before we conclude the video, I want to get some fudge since we're here in Mackinac Island. And there is conveniently a Fudge Kitchen right across the street here. So we got Murdick's Fudge over on the other side of the road, of the little road here. So let's go across the street and go get some fudge. I'll get to enjoy some fudge right now. Oh, and then I'll take some home with me. All right, so went inside and just ordered some fudge at the counter. They got quite a lot of different ones on display, different kinds of chocolate. But the one that caught my attention, of course they had some free samples of it too, chocolate walnut. So I decided to come over here to Marquette Park underneath Fort Mackinac and decided to have a little bit of the chocolate walnut fudge right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a bite here on camera. So this is my dessert, especially after a nice bike ride today around the island. Mmm, mmm. Mmm. Very creamy and delicious. This is cooked to perfection, or made to perfection, I should say. But yep, fudge is amazing. But I remember going to Murdick's Fudge for the first time in Frankenmuth. There used to be a location down there, but unfortunately that one closed. But the main locations here on Mackinac Island, there's also one over in St. Ignace and Mackinac State. There's even one in Martha's Vineyard over in Massachusetts, so that's really cool. I'm gonna eat the rest of this off camera, and I will see you over there to conclude the video. Well, my friends, that is some of the amazing food you can get here in Mackinac Island. There are all kinds of different restaurants that I did not cover because it would take me way too long to do that, but we went to 3 great restaurants, and of course we had to get some mandatory fudge. Because you can't go to Mackinac Island without getting some fudge. But yep, Mackinac Island is truly a wonder. You have to check it out at least once in your lifetime. So yep, so this is some of the different places for food you can get here in Mackinac Island. And of course, don't forget, as I mentioned earlier, I have a separate video that I filmed 5 years ago with a full travel guide about Mackinac Island. And then I also just recently filmed a walking tour around downtown Mackinac Island, as well as down Market Street, going by some of the historic sites. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Mackinac Island, where we get some delicious food today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, saying out here from Mackinac Island.